Recent numbers indicate that about 1/3 of Americans are overweight, a burden they carry every day, affecting their health and way of life. But the problem is becoming so big that it's affecting them even after their death, and many industries are taking notice.
The funeral home industry today is challenged by the fact that people today are just bigger.
Just ask funeral director Bert Vandiver what it's like trying to fit people into a coffin that's too small.
We'd see more of the body out of a casket, and that didn't look right. And then, of course, if the standard casket was pretty narrow, and so you'd see people's shoulders rolling in, and you know, I mean, it just didn't fit.
The problem doesn't stop at caskets. Vandiver also struggles when people are cremated.
Yeah, the cremation side, obesity is definitely a challenge.
There's no solution to the cremation problem just yet, but a Midland man has started building extra large caskets, and he's discovering there's no shortage of demand. It's clear that obesity creates challenges after one passes away, but ironically, their weight is often what leads to their demise. We told Odessa physician Ann Ackerman about the need for oversized caskets.
No, unfortunately, it's not surprising at all, because we're seeing those people for medical issues before they get to that stage where the funeral director has services to provide.
The deadly health problems associated with obesity are numerous.
They all contribute to an early demise from heart disease, deathly complications from diabetes, strokes related to poorly controlled high blood pressure.
As waistlines continue to grow, industries are being forced to stretch their services.
There is a whole medical product industry of building extra large hospital beds, extra wide wheelchairs. I don't know that there is a facility in either Midland or Odessa that can handle anybody over probably 350 pounds, and you might think that's not a big deal, but believe me, it comes up.
The thing about the obesity problem in America and West Texas is that yes, it is affecting the way people are being put to rest, but it's also causing people to die earlier. And doctors will tell you that it's not just the middle-aged, not just the elderly, but even children are being affected sooner than ever before. It's truly becoming a problem that's stretching from the cradle all the way to the grave.
We clearly have an issue with very overweight children.
Ackerman says kids are being bombarded with fast food, oftentimes before they have a chance to avoid it.
It doesn't help with all this highly processed, high-calorie, fast, fattening food that we are all become addicted to because of our lifestyles. Both hospitals here in Odessa have bariatric surgery programs, and you never heard of this kind of weight loss surgery 10, 15 years ago.
But times have changed, and it appears that people aren't getting smaller, which means more industries will have to expand and adapt, like casket companies and hospitals already have. It's a problem creating consequences at every stage of life and after death, a problem that affects you or someone you know.
Anything we can do to help these people lose weight is probably a good investment in their health.
An investment that can pay off early on and much later as well. Reporting in Odessa, Beau Berman, CBS 7 News.